Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 15 of VinOChiA challenge. So I am taking a couple nights off of work because I am just super ridiculously tired, and the lady that I work with overnights, she agreed to switch a couple days with me. So she's actually working 2 of my nights, and I'm actually only working 1 of her nights. So she's getting the better end of the deal in terms of money, but I'm definitely getting the better end of the deal in terms of days off. So yeah, I'm super excited about having a couple days off. I am going to be taking Connor to school. Preston and Owen are still homesick. But I need to eat something because, yeah, I obviously really needed a day off because between yesterday day and last night, I slept for about 15 hours. So apparently I was tired. Well, that's great because for the next 2 weeks, I'll probably do my normal 3.5 to 6 hours of sleep, and then I'll be happy and maybe get some more sleep after that. But anyways, I'm going to eat one of my other. So I've got another chia seed pudding. So I'm going to eat this one because I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten in a really long time. About, not quite 24 hours, but we're getting going on 24 hours. So I'm going to eat. So there. And then I will be back with you guys later to talk about whatever else is going on for the day. Oh my gosh, guys. So I totally ate my wonderful sweet chia seed pudding with lots and lots of orange juice and, yeah, wonderful mangoes before I had my apple cider vinegar. That was not smart. So anyways, I actually usually when I drink this, I have half a glass of cranberry grape juice and half a glass of water. This time I just poured a whole full glass of juice, and it's actually not bad. So I put the apple cider vinegar in there. It's not bad at all. And more calories than I would like to have for a drink, but it tastes way better. So anyways, just thought I would share with you. Yes, I did get my apple cider vinegar in, not in the correct order, but I did it. All right, guys. So it is supper time. I had my drink earlier. I had my chia seeds and my pudding earlier. For lunch, I had some avocado and some carrot chips. And then my husband went and got vegan gluten-free pizzas for lunch. I ate half of one of those and he ate the other half of that. It was one of those personal sized ones, but I just ate half of it and he ate the rest. And now I'm ready to work on supper, and I'm making another recipe out of Kathy Hester's outrageous oatmeal book. It's called oatberry steaks. And I have to say, I haven't eaten beef since I was 15, I believe. Yeah, 15. So I don't remember what a Salisbury steak tastes like anyways. And I'm pretty sure the only way that I ever ate one was maybe in one of those TV dinners that they came in long time ago, because I'm like gonna be 40 this year, so that was a really long time ago. All I remember is that they were soft. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember, is that they were just kind of fell apart. But anyways, so I have absolutely zero expectations of what this is supposed to taste like in terms of the right spices and combinations and stuff to make it taste like a Salisbury steak. So yeah, we're just gonna go with making something that might be tasty. So let's give this a shot, right? Okay, so first things first, you're supposed to have a can of kidney beans that you drain and you mash with a potato masher in a bowl. And I actually don't have straight up kidney beans, so I just used just a container of the tri-blend beans. It's got the kidney beans in it, but it's also got black beans in it, and it's got pinto beans in it. Hang on one second. You're standing in my light. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
There's one light source coming from that direction from the door, and my husband's like right in front of it. No, you can leave the light off. It's okay. Anyways. There's a light over our kitchen table that's right there, and he just grabbed it and turned it towards me like, here, your spotlight. Anyways, let's make some oatberry steaks here, people. Okay, come on down. So here is my bowl, and I've already got the 1 can of kidney beans potato mashed. So the next thing that goes in here is 3/4 of a cup of rolled oats. So this is just a half cup measuring cup, so I'm just going to do 1.5 of that because we always have a measuring cup in our oats. Then you need a half a cup of several things. So the first thing that I'm going to do is a half cup of chopped up mushrooms. So I've got those chopped up. My husband chopped those for me a little bit ago. So that goes in there. And then I need a half a cup of, it says either sweet potato or pumpkin puree. So I'm just going to use some pumpkin puree because conveniently enough, I have some left over from the other day when I made those smoothies, which very convenient. I didn't actually plan that, but that worked out really well. When I read this recipe, I was like, oh, well shoot, that's super convenient. Okay, so there goes that in there. I may or may not keep that. And then let's see, mushrooms, sweet potatoes, oats, and then, so the next thing is 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed mixed with 4 tablespoons of warm water. I've actually already done that and had it sitting on the counter, so it's kind of like the eggy consistency that it's supposed to be. So this hasn't been sitting there for more than like maybe 10 minutes or so, but long enough for it to get gelled like it's supposed to. All right, so there's that. And then really and truly everything else is just spices. So there's really not a whole lot of ingredients, but there's quite a few different spices. So you're supposed to get a vegan Worcestershire sauce out, which I looked online and it does say that the Kroger one is vegan. So whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's what it says. So 2 tablespoons of vegan Worcestershire sauce. Almost. Alrighty. There's 2 tablespoons of that. And then 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. Guys, I so don't have 2 teaspoons of ground coriander in here. I probably have about 1 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna dump what I have in there. This is not a spice that I would normally use. So I'll put it back on the grocery list just because I probably should get another one, but it's not something that I would normally use. You need 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. A teaspoon of garlic. You need 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. I think I'm gonna need to get some more paprika here pretty soon. Hopefully they have some. It's one of the things that drives me nuts about Costco is I love the stuff that they have, and then all of a sudden they don't have any. There's a lot of stores that are like that though, except for like your major box stores like Kroger and stuff. There's a lot of places that you go to and they just don't have what you want anymore. And now the next one is 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, which seems like an awful lot of thyme to be honest with you, but sounds good to me. I'm not really sure that this is dried thyme because it's very leafy. It says thyme leaves, but whatever. I need more of that too. Put that in the, also put on the list. 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Let's see. We'll do about a half. We like black pepper. And then 1/2 teaspoon of sage. I just have rubbed sage, but that'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. But it needs 1/2 teaspoon of that. Oops. Oh boy, that doesn't want to come out very nicely. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's it for ingredients. And then you're just supposed to mix this together really well. And it says that, when you read the instructions, it says that it will be very wet and that you are supposed to plop this onto, take this into 6 different piles and plop it onto your, whatever board is that you're gonna cook it on. I've got a silicone mat out that I'm going to use to cook it on. Just plop 6 different piles down and then use your spatula to flatten it out and use your spoon to shape the edges. So, I mean, you could form that into patties if you really wanted to with your hands, but I'm going to take the easy route and just plop it on there. That sounds like that would be a good thing to do. So let's do that real quick. So we'll just do one here real quick. That looks like about a 6 of that. So I'm not really sure what shape this should be, but that looks like about the shape of a Salisbury steak. So there we go. So we're going to have 6 of those on there, and that's what that's going to look like. It does say in here that you're supposed to serve this with mashed potatoes, mushroom gravy, and roasted green beans. So yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, that is what that's going to look like. I will be back with you after these cook in the oven, and we'll do a taste test. Alrighty guys, so supper is finished. So I'm going to take a quick peek at my plate. So that is a pile of mashed potatoes with some vegan cheese sauce from Little Blue Plates, obviously some green beans, and a vegan Salisbury steak. So let's give this a try. I have not tried this yet. Everybody says it smells really good, so we shall see. I'd like my husband to try it and let me know what he thinks too. I'm kind of a little concerned because there's a lot of paprika in here and I'm not usually a huge fan. So we'll see. That's not bad. Take a quick bite of yours. It's not like anything I've ever tasted before. It's soft like I would think a Salisbury steak would taste like, or texture-wise. I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. It's not bad. I wouldn't go out of my way to make it again, I don't think, but it's actually not bad in terms of what it tastes like, and it's super pretty. I bet you it would taste, here, let's try a little bit with the vegan cheese sauce, because you're supposed to have it with gravy anyway. No, not necessarily. Anyway, guys, this dinner is gonna be just fine. Definitely gonna satisfy some oats, and it's got a bunch of healthy vegetables and stuff in it. It's got beans and got some all sorts of good stuff. So pumpkin in it, so can't go wrong. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me for today. I will do, I'll do my apple cider vinegar again later, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the second set of chia seeds in me today or not. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll put them in my drink. That'll work. I'll just drink it with a straw. Okay, that'll work. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.